guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm super excited because I got my Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette and I really wanted to like this palette, but I'm just kidding guys. It's pretty good. I'm gonna go through everything with you guys. I'm wearing it right now and I had mixed feelings about the palette because when some people that got these palettes in advance because they're on Huda's PR list or whatever, they started using it and I wasn't really impressed with the swatches and I wasn't really impressed with the way the formula looked. I was pleasantly surprised. There's still some things that I would change about the palette, but overall it's really great. So this look that I have right now is all Huda, and on my brow bone I mixed Bay and Moon Dust, and then over for my transition color I used the color Shy. And then I went over all of that. I was pretty ballsy and I used Flamingo. And you can tell that it doesn't come off like neon pink like you see it on the palette. I defined my crease with Maneater and then I kind of haloed it out with the black truffle. And then I used rose gold on my lid and then blessed in the middle just to make it pop a little bit. So this is my eye look. So this morning I was eating breakfast and I was planning this video and I was watching another girl swatch the Huda palette with her fingers and I wasn't impressed with the finger swatches, and as Stephanie Nicole and everyone would say, you're not supposed to swatch with your fingers because the oils will actually pick up more pigment and it'll make it stick more, so it's not a good representation of the color payoff. But when I started using it, I noticed that the color payoff was actually better than the finger swatches, which should be the other way around. It might have something to do with Huda's new talc-free formula. I did have to use my fingers for all of these foiled shadows, and I hate using my fingers because I have nails, so it's like really hard to get in there. I have eyelash extensions too, so don't ask me how I get my contacts in, but getting that on there was really, really hard, but you have to use your fingers. So I'm gonna show you what happens if you use a brush and try to get the foiled shadows onto your hand. So here's a nice flat brush that I got with my Naked 2 palette. It always picks up pigment really well, so if I were gonna use a brush, I would use this. And I'm gonna go into rose gold and just grab a little bit of that pigment. I'm really getting in there so I can get as much as I can. All right, here we go. It literally just flakes off like nothing. But if you're too lazy to use your fingers to use the rose gold, you can always use Angelic, which is what I used on my lower lash line a little bit to make it pop. And you can use a regular brush with that one. So I'm going in with the same brush. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch that. And it picks up a lot of pigment, and here we go. And now you see that the color is really coming off. It's kind of glaring off my ring light, but so now you can see that it really picked up the pigment. The rest of the colors are great. The black is very black. I was really pleased with the black. They blend really well, and I wasn't really expecting it because of the way that I saw it swatched in some videos, but I'm really glad that I was pleasantly surprised. So there are some things that I don't like about the palette. The pros are that it is beautiful. You get a ton of gorgeous colors. They are highly pigmented, but the cons are that you have to use your fingers for the foiled shadows, and I hate using my fingers. I'm a germaphobe. I can't do it. The other thing is that I wish that this sleeve was actually printed on to her palette so that we could just open it up with Huda's logo. This is like her signature thing now. I wish that was on there, and then I wish it had a mirror. So Huda and Kylie, please put mirrors on your palettes. That would be amazing. The packaging is cardboard, so it's very similar to the Lorac Pro packaging or the Kat Von D Shade to Light packaging. Nothing special there. And since everyone's getting the Makeup by Mario palette as well, I just want to do a comparison of the two really quickly. Now I know that you can't really compare the colors, but you can compare the formula. So here are the two palettes next to each other. So you're getting a lot more product with Huda's, but Mario's, the quality of this palette is, the quality of Mario's palette, in my opinion, is a little bit better just because of the pigmentation and the formula. There are some colors that are similar, so let's go ahead and take Mario's Isabelle and swatch it on the back of my hand. So here's one swatch of Mario's Isabella. And now I'm gonna take Huda's Sandalwood and swatch that. So I'll let you guys make the decision. I can't really see if you can tell the difference here, but on my end, Mario's is a little bit more pigmented, a little bit creamier. As Mario would say, it's very buttery. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave them below. I always do write a blog post to compliment my YouTube video, so if you want a written review, go ahead and click the link in my bio. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys would like to see a comparison between the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette and the Huda Beauty palette, please let me know because that's something that I am considering since they look very similar.